Good evening. My name is Victor Zolo, and I am honored to be sitting next to a dear friend of mine, Jim Farrell. And both of us are honored to be here to discuss our friendship and our relationship with Cathy Engelman.
Thank you, Vic. Cathy has been a dear friend for several years. I'm an Orlando native and actually went to Bishop Moore High School after growing up in Pine Hills, attending St. Andrews. So I met Cathy's family at Bishop Moore. She had a great family. So I'm looking forward to telling you a few things about Cathy.
Thank you, Jimmy. Well, as I mentioned, I'm Victor Zolo, and my relationship with Cathy goes back to when she was a student at Bishop Moore. Her parents were dear friends of my wife, Jackie, and mine from the earliest days of our marriage. And it was through this friendship with Andy and Jean Francis that we met all five of the children. And sadly, as Father Time has gone on, I am known as Uncle Vic to the McCaw children. And actually, it's been one of the more gratifying, humbling experiences of my life. I've known Cathy, as I said, as a little one, was at her weddings. I was with her during her confirmation and saw her grow under the Catholic faith. She was a remarkable young lady and a great student, and followed her brother, as many of you know, who also is a Bishop Moore alumnus, who played tennis and went on to Belmont Abbey. And Cathy followed those Catholic roots to Belmont, and tonight we're here to honor you, Cathy, to honor your philanthropic behaviors, to honor your person, a beautiful mother, a great sister, an incredible daughter, and touchingly to me today, no longer your uncle, but a dear friend. So I'm so honored to be here.
And as Vic mentioned, she's a wonderful mother to her two children, Madison and Ian, great kids. I'm also very active with Morning Star Charities, and Cathy's the kind of woman that answers the call. So over the years, she's helped donate to Morning Star School, and that's always warmed my heart, and I really appreciated that about Cathy. I also, years ago, got her involved with UCF. University of Central Florida is where I went to college, and she's on the foundation board, and she's done many things, including a major gift for cancer research, and she did that in memory of her sister Beth, who passed away. And so Cathy has a warm heart. She's a strong woman, and if I haven't said it already, she's very passionate. So Vic?
Well, thanks, Jim. And I think Jimmy touched on a chord. We're all devout Catholics, and by the grace of our faith, we find ourselves here together. So as I think back on Cathy, not only is she the wonderful daughter and sister, but as Jim mentioned, she was a remarkable entrepreneur, incredibly successful, and hence her continued belief in being that philanthropic individual toward the Catholic faith. Jimmy highlighted her many accomplishments and her gifts to Bishop Moore, to UCF, to the Diocese of Orlando, which is near and dear to all of our hearts, and mine in particular as well. But one of the memories I do share is I always loved going to 9:30 Mass, and I remember still to this day sitting with my beloved friend who's also there every Sunday with me. And these are memories that you don't articulate, but they happen in everyday life. And I watched Cathy as a little one attend with her parents, and today I've had the blessing to see her and Ian and Madison. And so it becomes full circle. And I don't know if we're near the closing, but as I do think about it, I wanted to say to Cathy directly, Cathy, I know for a fact your father, whom I love so dearly, and your mother, and your beloved sister Elizabeth are looking down. And they have those Scottish, Irish, Italian tears in their eyes for the remarkable woman and the great Catholic you've become. So congratulations on your evening, and I'll let Jim close with his words.
I would just like to let everyone also know that Cathy has been very active with Bishop Moore. So over the years, Cathy actually raised money for Bishop Moore. She also co-chaired this gala that we're having here this evening. So Cathy's been a wonderful giver, and anytime she's asked, like I said, she answers the call. So I really respect that about Cathy. And yes, what a wonderful mother she is, again, to Madison and Ian. I know they dearly love her, and they're so proud of her this evening, and just as Vic and I are. So Cathy, we love you, and continue being the great prayerful Catholic woman that you are.